On the subject of AIs, we are super AI heavy this episode. Now, AI from Adobe is called Firefly, and this is their own in-house thing. There was some controversy at first because this was a image generation tool that was trained on Adobe's stock, and well, Adobe does have rights to a lot of it. There was some questions on, do they owe the artists for the pictures they use to train it, if it uses part of that design in their thing, blah 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 blah. Then they showed some cool stuff of, possible coming with photo editing, being able to type something and it photo edits it in there. And then they showed off this. So this video is sweet. I'm not going to have audio here, but y'all will. And this is awesome. They're going to bring it to video, basically. You'll be able to type in, I want this kind of music, makes that music. Want a sound effect? It'll analyze the video, find the sound effect, and then place it with that perspective clip. Tons of neat stuff like that. Being able to, say you have a video clip and you're like, it was a cool, not awesome day. Make it as we're seeing here, you're just making it into a, night clip or a golden hour clip. Be able to have it auto do like TikToks with the writing on the screen, change text into whatever you want it to, find B-roll to insert into your video, and analyze just everything and do things. This is going to be, Adobe software has sucked for a long time because it doesn't run very well. This kind of technology, assuming it runs okay at least, actually could change that. Now, this could be really cool to see them do stuff like this. I mean, being able to get shot details, be able to change color schemes, change weather, change the sun angle, create sounds and music, generate style and animations from text to dictation. I mean, there's just so many cool things. I didn't mean that to rhyme, but a lot of cool things that can be done with this tech, especially if it's as good as they showed it off. It probably isn't right now because that's typically kind of how you show things off in their best light, and this is probably what that is. This is supposedly not coming till later this year to Premiere, but nonetheless, this is sick. And if it actually works, I think you're going to bring a lot of people back to Premiere. There's a lot of people that are like, I don't want to pay the Adobe subscription. Like, you don't get much out of it compared to just going to DaVinci Resolve, and that's pretty great. Or even Final Cut, which is a one-time payment that is also pretty great. This, however, this would be, you could talk me more into a subscription if you had an AI built in that was doing things like this, and if it gets updated more frequently and your software doesn't crash. Right now, the software runs like garbage on just about everything and crashes so often that Mac or PC, nonetheless, it crashes so consistently the second you get a little bit complicated. It's just kind of annoying. But if they can fix that and do this, you can bring a lot of people back to Adobe Premiere and the Adobe Suite. Now, the guess here is kind of that, the release of this will be timed around Adobe Max, which is usually mid-October. So, going to be at the end of the year, but nonetheless, if this is real, this actually comes, it's going to make it so much easier for people to get into doing TikToks, get into doing short video content, YouTube content. You might not need an editor. You might be able to have this be like, this is what I want, spit that out. Here's my script, figure it out, whatever. There's so many cool applications this could have if it really, really works. We'll just have to wait and see.